only gavel was a empty Pepsi bottle because it was on the spot. I've had this for a while. It is cheap. It is made of plastic and hollow on the inside. I call it your waifu.
Yeah.
This one is made of real material. It's far sturdier. Is fun to hold on to, and I call it my waifu. If there is anything here that gets out of hand, I will bang both of these waifus on this table until things settle back down.
Wait, Judge Senpai.
So this is a entirely comedy improv panel, which involves getting up here and talking. I have nothing pre-prepared. The way it usually goes is I ask you all for ideas on who's the plaintiff, the one pressing the charges, who's the defendant, and the crime they are committed or accused of committing.
Yeah.
Then I want people to volunteer to come to be the prosecutor, the defendant, the plaintiff, the other person I'm forgetting, and if during the trial one calls a witness, we will ask for witnesses. Usually we can get up to 3 cases. It's usually been the go-to thing. And I also want to thank everyone because 2 years ago, back in the old days, I woke up one morning and I got an email. And you ever seen those manga panels where like a person is in their bed and they get a text or something and it's like from their crush and they get really happy and start rolling around in bed like squeeing?
Yeah.
That was me when I was told I was a fan favorite at 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That made me like so happy. I was like, this can't be real, and the universe seemed to agree because it broke the simulation we live in, and it caused COVID, which canceled last year. And then something even worse happened. Bureaucracy happened, and when the schedule for this Ohayocon came out, I wasn't on it. I'm like, wait, I thought I was a fan favorite. And like, oh, we had like some staffing changes, and they forgot to mention anything about the fan favorite panels. So they hurried up and put me on the schedule where they could, which I appreciate them. I know it happens. So that's why we're in sort of a small room on a Sunday, which is, it's a little bit later than normal, but everyone's still here, so I'm happy. Everyone's happy, yay. But again, a huge thank you to everyone. How many people have come to this before? And you still aren't sick of me, it's amazing. Okay, how much time do we have left here? 4 minutes. Fantastic.
Wait, Judge Senpai. I thought one of the gavels was named your husband 1 year.
Was it your husband, though?
Yeah.
I don't know. The gavels say trans rights. One of them's a wife right now.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. This could be your husband, though. I guess I will bang. I don't know how I can bang both of them at once up here, but
Gender fluid waifu?
gender fluid gavel waifu.
Yes.
I remember.
Our lore is always expanding.
I remember because you asked us what we should name the gavel, and
What?
I remember because you threw the other one and said, "What should we name this one?" And everybody said your husband, though.
Husbando? Oh. We call it your husband. Is this a husband for this panel for this year?
Yes.
Sure. It's empty. It's devoid of life. It's trash either way. So like, plus, if I were to bring this one, I have protection on too. Okay, in all seriousness, that's probably about as risque as we'll get for this panel, that sort of innuendo. We are going to play by television rules, in which case, you know, extreme gore and violence and murder is okay, but anything made slightly lewd will get you bonked. No politics either, we're all sick of that. Yes?
Are we allowed a single F-bomb?
A single F-bomb.
Just say
It's PG. Is anyone here opposed to a single F-bomb?
unopposed?
Or opposed to it, like does not want a single F-bomb? Okay, whoever uses it, you had better make very good use of it.
So it should be back.
Only get one. Otherwise, if we drop 2, they're going to burst down those doors and make this 18+ panel to go outside, get ID to come back in.
So the only one allowed to use it.
FBI, open up.
Just smash this gavel, 40 people from the FBI show up.
Oh yeah, I can film
The
better.
ceiling, every single door. From underneath that little curtain there.
From under your desk.
Underneath that.
Underneath that, under here too, probably.
Just one of them plus on their head like,
Out of those little closets.
Turns out some of us are actually FBI agents.
Some of you are FBI agents in disguise. If you are my FBI agent, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
Alright, do we have anyone else out there by chance? Are we just closing it? Because then we could probably get started. Oh yeah, mass thing. So when we have people come up here, I'm going to have some people over there and some people over here. They only gave me 2 mics this year. I think we're going to be far enough away to where if you speak better without a mask, you can. If you feel comfortable wearing it, that is totally fine. But I'm just going to try and stay here in the middle and just throw the microphones back and forth. People need them, so good.
Or we can swap seats.
Okay. If you want me to put, if you want me to put my mask on when you come up here, I can do it. I just talk easier with this, without that in my face. Okay, so I think we get started. So the first things first, we need let's say a plaintiff. So who is bringing charges against someone else? Yes.
Deku.
Deku.
Yes.
By the way, this is totally on audience levels of okay. I'm okay with that. Like if you guys like a suggestion, cheer something, and if you don't, just kind of make things awkward. Okay. Okay, we have Deku there. Yes.
How about Technoblade?
Technoblade. Okay. The other thing I want to mention, I may not know every person you guys want to have up here, but I will try my best to go along with it anyway. So you are not limited to just my personal knowledge or anybody's personal knowledge. Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Inosuke from Demon Slayer.
Inosuke from Demon Slayer. Do we like any of the 3 suggestions so far? Or should we keep going?
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going? Okay, yes.
Dio.
Dio? Oh. Menacing. It's nice. Do we want Dio or want to keep going?
Dio.
Dio, okay. So Dio is suing somebody. Who is he suing? Yes.
Dracula from Castlevania.
Dracula from Castlevania. Oh dear. Wait, is that good? You want more?
More.
Let's get a few more, yes.
Dracula from Grim Adventures and Billy Mandy.
Dracula from Grim Adventures. I remember that show. I don't remember Dracula. It's been too long, but
Dracula.
okay. Yes, is it Dracula in another incarnation?
Sans.
Sans Undertale? Oh god, this is like turning into a crack fic now. Okay, are we good with these, or do we want to keep going? Guess what people.
Dio.
Or do we want both Draculas? There doesn't have to be just one here. I'm down with whatever you all want.
Both Draculas.
Alucard.
He is all Dracula.
We have had Alucard here before, but I'm not opposed to bringing him back. He was declared guilty, but I didn't do anything because I said, if you want to try and lock him up, you're be my guest. I'm not trying it. I want to live. Yes?
Specifically, Hellsinger Bridge.
Hellsinger Bridge to Alucard. Alternate universe. Okay, I think we have enough here. So let's narrow it down first of all. Do we want Sans?
Yes.
So, okay. Do we want a Dracula? Okay. So we have Castlevania Dracula.
Yeah.
So, okay, we have Billy and Mandy Dracula. We have Hellsinger Bridge to Alucard. Alright. Do you just want all of them?
Yes.
Sure, let's make these extremely complicated. Okay. So we have Alucard abridged. Oh, God. Okay. So before we get volunteers, I need. What is Dio suing these three Draculas for? Yes.
Trademark infringement.
Trademark infringement? Hey, I think, where did they all come before Dio? Or not? Dio, it's not.
I don't know if he's gonna have a good case or not.
I don't know. That's before my time. Yes. You had something?
I was about to say drug possession, but I didn't know we were on YouTube now.
Wait, what? Drug proposition?
Okay, so if I can, my brain, please function. What I was saying is that I was originally going to say drug possession, but when you mentioned copyright infringement, I was thinking, damn, are we on YouTube now?
Oh.
You're gonna be.
Copyright striking these videos on YouTube? False copyright. Wait, you actually want that, or you want more?
Yes.
So anime court. So now here's the case of Dio. Or is it part 3 Dio or part 1 Dio? Part 3, I'm guessing? Part 3, okay. Part 3 Dio versus Alucard abridged, Castlevania Dracula, and Billy and Manny Dracula because he thinks they falsely copyright claimed his YouTube videos. Alright. So, I will start needing volunteers at this point. I need a Dio. Menacing. Okay. I tell this story only when I have no volunteers to begin with. So, the way anime court started.
They'll do it.
Sorry, I said I'll do it.
Oh, you'll do it. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I didn't see you. Okay. You want story time anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
of how anime art got started. So I was at, I think it was Ohayocon, and this was like 6-7 years ago, a very long time ago. And there was some like anime courtroom drama something panel that I was like, oh hey, that sounds cool, I'll go to that. I went there and the panels never showed. I was like, well, this is kind of sad, I have nothing else to do now. So I looked down and I finished drinking my bottle of Pepsi and I'm like, you know what? I wonder if I ask the staff member if I can just do something here. And they're like, yeah, whatever. So I went in here, I sat down, and I said, let's do something fun. It wasn't anything like this. It was just, we just started like calling out random crimes and stuff, and I just banged my Pepsi bottle. And that was the story of how one introvert was like, yeah, let's give this a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Ended up into this. So I encourage you, if you are shy, it is okay. If anyone makes fun of you, I will declare them guilty. I will look into their eyes as I bang their waifu/husbando. So you are my Dio. Okay, you can come up here or on this side. Okay, I need 3 freaking Draculas. Okay, I guess I'll pick on you and you tell me which Dracula you want to be. Yes.
I'll do the Castlevania Dracula.
Castlevania Dracula. You come on over here on this side. Yes, in the green hair.
Is anybody sitting there?
Okay, well, orange guy, which one do you want?
Bridge Alucard.
A British Alucard. Okay, so you're Great Adventures of Blade and Mandy Dracula. I am not familiar with the Great Adventures of Blade and Mandy Dracula, so I will trust you now. I might be, but that was like back when I woke up and watched cartoons in the morning. I miss those days. Okay, so then we need a prosecutor to side with Dio and the rest of the case. Yes.
Unless you guys want to switch spots.
So yeah, you can. I don't know if you want to. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Oh.
We have enough room there for you to stand fair enough apart. If you want to wear a mask, it's no big deal. But and then we need a defense attorney to represent the 3 Dracs. Yes.
Far away from the
You got a head pad. I can't not pick you.
I know.
No.
Alright. Do you want to cover the light if it's in your eyes?
Oh, yeah.
in my eyes.
Oh yeah, you can turn that off if there's a button on
great.
it. Yeah, we don't need a projector.
I was kidding.
Yeah, yank the cords out.
Turn it off permanently.
Cover the projector's virgin eyes. He doesn't need to see this. Okay. So we will begin as how courtrooms typically begin, or at least the way I see them, with the prosecutor saying something important about the case, and then I don't know what happens after that. So we'll see what happens. So you can have this one. I don't know how far it will reach, but okay.
Can you hear me?
You could probably get back in the camera frame.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
These two, maybe
I don't know, I just sounded really kind of quiet.
Okay. You can put your rest down and talk and put it back up afterwards. It's totally up to you. All right. So, Mr. Prosecutor, please tell us the overview of this case.
All right, it's very, very simple. See, my client here, Dio, is a upstanding and hardworking YouTube content creator. Don't laugh! It's an honest career.
If I may ask, what are these videos of?
Unboxing.
Unboxing videos. I just wanted that noted for the court record.
He just kind of sticks his hand in there, you know, and just pulls it out, you know?
Pulls it out, okay.
Just kind of sticks his hand in there. Now, he was working on this, and these 3 hooligans, I'll call them, decided to take it upon themselves to not only copy his whole flow, but also his vampire thing, too.
So they copied his essence as a vampire
Yes.
and copyright struck his videos.
Yes.
I'm not sure which is more heinous.
Well, honestly, it's more honestly it's copyright strike, because then they launched a Nintendo Direct.
Also, Nintendo Direct.
I think they launched a Nintendo Direct right after to cover their tracks.
You're responsible for Nintendo Direct?
They told me they were going to launch Breath of the Wild 2. They told me personally that.
This isn't looking good for you, defense. I'm sorry.
They'll be fine. We'll launch Breath of the Wild 2, and then they didn't.
Very well. All right. I think everyone has a good idea of the case here. So, Mr. Defense Attorney. Here, I guess we can I'll just switch these around as necessary, I guess. So I can give this to him.
It's stuck.
Cord, cable play. Woo. So, what do your defendants there have to say about their responsibility for this?
Us here at Dracula Music Company, we believe that the statements are false and that Dio here has been uploading our music illegally to be used in the background of his videos.
Oh, we have a countersuit filed. Oh no! right. So, who of the defense or Dio do we need to hear speak on this first?
I say Dio.
Dio needs to speak.
Come on, Dio.
Are these allegations true?
These allegations are false and heinous. I, Dio, it was indeed me who used music. But, however, I only used 30-second clips of music from other licensed musics.
Yeah.
So, in YouTube guidelines, that is okay.
Fair use, the thing that YouTube just forgets about. Back in there.
All right.
Okay, so next, the three Dracs. You may pass that around as necessary, but we would like to hear from you on your experiences with whatever his unboxing videos. I don't know what even unboxing.
Stealing our music.
Cacuine,
Besides that, he also copied our vampire thing way after we came out. We've been around way longer than this wannabe upstart. Oh, original air date?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the original book, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they're consulting with their legal counsel.
Well, the one is. But there are lots of interpretations of Dracula across time that do have copyright that Dio is copying us.
Will the real Dracula please stand up? So you're calling them the fakes?
No, these are all.
There's three real ones.
Yes.
There's three originals.
Yes.
We can agree to stick around
It's
with
like
the
a
Dracula
Father,
Alucard
Son, Holy
stuff.
Spirit
But
kind of
Dio is just
The Holy Trinity. Objection!
You can't just say that you had the copyright first and then start assigning originals. So which one of you was the original? Choose one.
It's that one.
I don't need to be more specific.
Okay.
So,
That one.
we're
That is
all the
clear.
same Dracula, just different points of time.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
So say, if you were the same Dracula at all different points in time, what kind of midlife crisis did you go through to become Crossing a Bridge?
Hey, I mean, at one point, apparently I was just a little girl. Fighting in a war.
That's real.
That's real?
It is real.
In a bridge.
I have half mind to fill this out and figure out who sent the little girl to war.
It's not the first anime.
It happened before the Geneva Convention.
Okay, so we're back to copyrights. Not little girls in war.
Let's leave the child soldier.
I think we've heard from everyone at this point. Does either side have a witness they want to call up, or should we ask the jury for their deliberations?
Okay, over there.
Lecture.
Yes.
I have a witness.
We have a witness, okay.
It's the girl right next to the one in the judo costume.
Who is the
Yes, I guess.
Yeah.
But who is the witness?
What's she gonna do?
No. I know who the witness is, but who is the witness?
Oh, Jiro.
Jiro. Jiro. Wait, who's Jiro? For what?
From My Hero?
My Hero?
Yeah.
Oh, Jiro from My Hero Academia. Okay. Oh, it's the radio plug person. Who probably knows stuff about music. Right? Am I right?
Thank you.
I'm right. Yes. Okay. So Jiro, if you would like to participate, you can come up. If not, we can have someone raise their hand.
Actually, we're going to bring up Billy.
Okay. Someone raise their hand. I need a Jiro. Yes, Jiro. Come on up. You look just like that Rule 34 I've seen. I mean, I plead the fifth. Okay. Please, let us hear from Jiro about what is actually going on here.
Well, as a key witness, I would like to point out that Mr. Dio does have a history of attempting to steal things. Let the court record show that he has historically tried to uproot the Joestar fortune.
Allegedly.
Quite literally stole the late Mr. Joestar's body, with which he is currently standing with us before.
Allegedly.
You are not brought up to the stand to come and accuse my client of crimes that have not been committed in a court of law.
Cross team.
Show the birthmark.
Cross-examine. Show the birthmark. Does it have a birthmark? Look, I can already see the FBI agent like sniper suits coming out, like the red dots coming out here if we get that far. So we have a previous convict, previous convict. Oh, sorry, allegedly. He's been accused of previous misconduct.